What's up, guys? We're gonna BroBeatzTV, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys a super sleeper plugin that you probably forgot about, and of course it's gonna be a stock plugin, and this plugin is going to be Poizone. So this is a really old one, but I would argue this is one of the better ones, especially if you like making more modern or like trap rap type of beats. This is gonna really be great for that. It's has some nice sound design for it. So let's go ahead and check it out, and I'll just show you kind of some of the presets that I picked along the way. Looking for a deeper learning experience? Check out our courses over at Producer Portal, and if you're new to producing, the Ultimate Beginner course is perfect for getting you up to speed with the rest of us. Now let's jump back into the video. Now let's go ahead and throw down our first set of melody. So the first one I picked as far as the presets is this one. Now I know it's hard to see, but this is the preset. So you're really going to want to stick to some of these ARPs and these sequences because they're going to really be the easiest way you can get something down fast. So I just picked this one, didn't really edit anything, it's just what it sounds like. Okay, and I thought this was a nice sound to start with, especially for what I wanted to make. So I'm just grabbing, you know, we could just do like a basic C, right? And with these, since it's an ARP, you don't need to do a lot. What I would just recommend doing to start with this is just use like your fifths, or you could just pick a chord. So you could do like a suspended, something like this, right? There we go. I'm gonna turn it up, and you could just do something like this, pull that up, and then play. Right, and that's just something to start with. So I'm gonna pull this back. Now what I would recommend, and you don't need to do this because sometimes it could not work depending on the, you know, the ARP and how it's designed, but with this I'm gonna offset this. So instead of just putting it like, you know, super on the grid, I'm gonna offset it so there's a little bit of bounce, and I'm gonna do something like this. I don't know, we could just do something basic. All right, so now we have like a bass loop that we can start with. Okay, so we can end it there. Real simple. It's just an ARP, a sequence, so it's not much to do. Let's go ahead and move on to the next sound. Now we're on to our second sound. So this is the second sound here, and you probably can't read that, so I'll just click in. All right, so this is ARP classic. So we're gonna do a lot of layering. This is very important, especially when using like these quote unquote bad or stock plugins. You want to layer a lot, just so you can get a more full sound. Okay, so let's go back, and we're gonna pretty much do the same thing as far as like taking our like fifth. Let's go ahead and we can do something like this. Move that over. And then up top, maybe we could use like these right here. Okay, and I wouldn't do it this way, but for this video I'm doing it this way so you can see like what I'm thinking, and then pull them up. And we just want to like spread this out, and I'm gonna make sure this is in the right spot. So this is like right here, so I'm gonna make it switch right there, like so. And I'll just play this solo real quick. Okay, I like the way it sounds, so I'm gonna keep that. And then yeah, I mean, this is pretty easy, so I'm gonna just play it and kind of mix these in a little bit. Okay, that sounds pretty good. So let's go ahead and move on to our third preset. Now we're gonna start that third preset. So I'm gonna go back and show you the older presets because I'm not sure if they actually showed. So this one is the heavy TLTC, but it highlighted this one, but the real preset is this one right here. Okay, so that's the first one we used. The second one, interpolation, is the preset I'm using, but again, it just highlights a different one, but this is the actual preset right here. And then now our third one is the strat run. Now this is my favorite one. The strat run is right here. Okay, so this is like my favorite one because you could literally delete all this and just use this one. Just a nice preset. So let's go in here and just kind of add on top of it, right? Start to make it like more of a melody. Now obviously I'm going for something that's more like digital and dark, so it's not going to be like a defined melody, but just do a little. could just copy this over. Okay, I like that, but I want to get the timing right, and that's the problem with some of these like ARPs that you'd use. Like you got to play around with the timing of them. So and let's make sure. Okay, I'm fine with that for now. Obviously I could tweak it a little bit more, but I'm just leave it how it is. I like that. So what we can do now is do our last little preset, and then everything else after that would be super easy. Now, lastly, we have this little lead I picked out, and I thought this sounded pretty cool. Okay, so this is the, I can't even read the LED for lead morpho. So it's a lot of presets in here. We gotta go down. Just want to find the exact one for you so you can find it yourself. Here it is, the Morpho TC. So this is the preset. So yeah, let's go ahead and do some with this. Now this would be more like in the background. So, you know, same thing, right? So we're just gonna listen and just figure out where we want to place it. Or if you really want to cheat, you could just copy this. If I'm just being real with you, you could just copy it and then just delete the stuff in between. And we could just like offset it. And obviously I would do something like this. Oops. And I really want to hear this, so I'm gonna pause some of these. Then maybe we could do this again. Let me see right here. But then let's just change some of the notes up. So I'll pull this down and maybe we can pull this down. And I'm gonna offset this slightly. Okay, I like that. So what we're gonna do now is just throw some effects on top. I'll just show you some stuff you can use. It's like stock, and then we'll go ahead and add our 808s and everything. Now we're gonna go over some stock effects we can use for this. So you could just use it bare bones as is now and just throw an 808 on top. But now we can, you know, start to manipulate it to make it sound better, or just have two different versions, right? It just depends what you want. So the first two that I have is our first little two presets. I just put in a track by itself. And then I just put a fruity chorus first. So this is what it sounds like. Not a huge difference because they already kind of have that sound to them. But I just like adding that. And then we have an EQ. So I'll turn that on, and this is the EQ. Just taking out the bass, right? Very simple. Probably clean it up a little bit more, honestly. Okay. And then now on top, I just added some like time manipulation. So this you can do what you want, but first I added a reverse. And of course with gross beat, it's going to take like a bar to catch up. So and then on top, halftime. Okay, so we got that going, and then for our third sound here, okay, and it's getting kind of messy, so I'm gonna just close some of this. For our third sound, we just added a reverb, and so here's a reverb, okay, the decay. We can actually do a low cut there, so it doesn't do the low end, okay, and then on top, just a halftime, okay, and then you can see the EQ right here is just taking out the lows, right, so. And then I didn't do much to the fourth sound. I just added this on top. It's nothing crazy, right? And then if you see the EQ, I just boosted the frequencies that made it stand out more. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, now it's delayed obviously because of the gross beat, but when we add the drums in, everything will come together. So let's go ahead and add our 808 in our drums. Now we're gonna go ahead and finish this up and add our drums on top. So I'm gonna close this real quick, and then we can just add simple drums. Like, I don't really want to, or think really we need much. And I'll just repeat these over. Okay, and I think that's fine, right? Just this is good enough. And if we need to add more, we will. So let's add our 808. So of course we'll start on our C. Real simple, and the beat is pretty much done. Now with a simple beat like this, you could do more. I would suggest you do more. But remember, this is a tutorial, right? So I'm just trying to show you the plugin. But you would do more, and you can even add, like, if we want to add like another 808 for like something different, you can, and we'll mess around with that. But let's, I don't know, let's do like try something like this. Maybe we could pan these a bit. Let's see. It like this, honestly. Now rhythm wise, this is better to do objectively, but you know, style wise, I kind of like it switching up a little bit. But I feel like I'm gonna just go with this because it's just more consistent. Obviously you could do what you want. So let's copy this 808 here. And then I'm gonna mute this one, and then we're just gonna like play around with this. So you don't need to do anything crazy, but like, well, we can go crazy, right? We can do something fun, but like maybe we could do something like this. You could do like some slides. And I'm gonna slide this down. Oh wait. And now I'm gonna have to kind of shrink this all in. So I'm gonna just color the ones that we changed, just so it's easier for you to see. I kind of want to like play around with this too. This is where you start to experiment, and maybe we could turn this down, the velocity, just to play around and see. And maybe we can add like a little, oh, I gotta change the color. All right, this is just experimentation, so. Not bad. I'm gonna turn it down a bit though. Okay, I'm gonna use that just because we're just trying something different here, right? And then over here, I think we take this and we just have a little fun with some of these slides. Maybe we can go like, do something like this. And I don't think these slides are working. Maybe they don't work on this. Let me see. Yeah, the slides don't work on these, so I'm gonna just change those manually. Okay, and let's make sure these are still working. Set that like so, and I know it's kind of like in a weird place, but I'm trying to like, and I like the 808 going up and down, but I'm gonna just put all these. I didn't know the slides didn't work on like different MIDI channels, but yeah, I know it's a lot to look at. I know it is, so I'm gonna just make this simple real quick. I'm gonna just highlight them. So this is all the changes we made from the original, so you can kind of, now it's a little bit easier to see like what we did. Okay, and then this is our old 808. Okay, so now you got two 808s to play with, and I'll just play the beat a little bit because it's pretty much finished. I would obviously like do more, add more, maybe come back to it, but yeah, we'll just play this and we can play it without. Okay, and that's just the beat, but that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.